Bison! Welcome back to another Bison episode. Today we will have a brand new story, Building with Bison and Adventures with Bison. Hope you enjoy. Trace Race. 200 years ago, there was a very intense race. This was not a normal race. This was a race to trace the world. Not just some of the Earth, the whole Earth. This race would begin when a very famous mole named Diggy had the idea to race around the world. One of the other moles liked the idea, but wanted a map of the world so they would know where to go. Diggy went to the top scientist and told him they needed a map of the whole world. The scientist, whose name was Mole Rat, put 5 billion mole buck reward, which was the currency for the time, for tracing the entire world, and the race began. The birds thought they had a big advantage being able to fly, but other animals teamed up and decided to split the reward. Some of the not-so-smart animals, like the dinguses, decided to wait for someone else to win and then steal it from them. After about 3 years, the race seemed to be leaning in the birds' favor due to their high mobility. However, some of the groups of animals were not far behind. Diggy's group, called the Furious Diggers, even though only Diggy was able to dig, the birds soon ran into a big problem. The racers that wanted to race were moles, and the moles would be racing underground. The problem with that was the birds can't go underground to map that area. The birds' first idea was to go to the other animals and ask them for help. However, by now all the other animals had developed a mutual dislike for the birds, so they said no. The next option the birds tried was to dig themselves. This ended exactly the same way as the treaties ended. On the 1000th day of the race, Diggy's team announced that they had only 1% left. The very tired crowd that was being forced to watch it cheered so loud Diggy could hear them from the middle of the earth. When Diggy came up from the center, the crowd looked on very excitedly. They all wanted Diggy to win so they could go home. "I have traced the entire earth!" Diggy exclaimed. And Mole Rat came out and handed him the 5 billion mole buck reward and a special plaque. Welcome back with Building with Bison. Today we will be building a racetrack. The first step to build your racetrack is to lay down some Legos. Step 2 is to decorate your track. Step 3, race your cars. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time to see a new story, interview with a farm animal, and a mysterious news segment. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Bison!